lesson is we're going to do what we have. No, we're going to do what we can with what we have. Amen. 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 Okay. This video is a little bit unorthodox because, and this is my pretend microphone. Yes, it is. Because my camera decided that, oh my gosh, the memory card doesn't want to work anymore. So I can't use that top-notch quality, that crisp quality audio and all for this video. In fact, I don't even have enough storage space on my phone currently. And I have to keep deleting, but there's so much content that I need to use that's in my phone. Needless to say, we're trying this out on my iPad that has like 8% battery. That's my life. I've tried to record this video numerous of times, and I just have to record the end of this video. But fortunate for you all, if you are still listening, okay. Fortunate for you all, this is like a 3-week update. So I'm not all jazzed up as you saw me in the clip once everything was done. So I can give you my real feedback, my real review, and this video is not sponsored. So I'm gonna be as honest as possible, okay? So let's jump straight into these. gentlemen, we're starting with the pros. Okay, but let's recap some of the specs on this unit, shall we? Okay, so this is, again, your invisible HD lace. It's 180% density and it's giving that, okay? And it's an ombre curly bob. I was going for the bob all summer and you all told me this is what I needed for my birthday hair. So here we are, okay? Now, length is 12 inches, okay? Originally, the price was like $194 with the coupon. I think they have a coupon on their website, but also there are 2 YouTube reviewers that should be on the screen here that I watched their reviews first, and I think they also have discount codes if the same one isn't working on their website. So in the end, I paid only $170. And this wig came really fast, even though it came on the day of my birthday, so I didn't have time to really do the hair or whatever the case may be for my actual birthday, but it came within a week, literally. Like, it was like really quick shipping and a really affordable price. And for an ombre unit with like color and it's a curly unit, you can't beat that. I was willing to pay the cost. I was willing to pay the cost, okay? So if you don't know, like, I have done reviews on all types of curly units. This is my first time really doing like a ombre curly unit. And not only that, like for the lace to be the 13x4, I don't have one of these type of units. I've only done headband wigs, y'all. And once I hopped off that train, I just was like so nervous to really try. Like, I know I was doing like the glueless wigs. Those are my favorites because I'm a lazy wig wearer. But then I started to feel really insecure about wearing like glueless wigs because sometimes the band I would use, I feel like would rub off like my edges. You know, the band that kind of holds the wig in place, like you could put it over your head and you put the wig on top. It's like secure, like a wig grip. That's what it's called, a wig grip. The wig grips, I feel like we're starting to rub off like my edges because of like the velvet or whatever the case may be. This is the type of wig wearer I am. I got 5% of my battery. I used to be. Or I kind of am. I wear it as like a protective style. So like, I'm gonna wear that wig for like the month. Like, I'm not gonna really change it out. I'm gonna wear it like it's a protective style, as if it was like a sew-in. So then after a while, you wear it for like 1 or 2 weeks, like it starts slipping and sliding. You know, I just started doing all types of stuff. So I decided that I have this, I'll put a picture of the product, or you've already seen the product. I wanted to test out something other than the Got to Be Glue gel spray, and I took my time. Like, and for everyday use, all I do is I take my rat tail comb, the end of it, I spray it on there, and then I just dab a little right here because I don't even need it to be secure along this part of my hairline. Like, I can get away with just slicking down the edges, tucking it in, sticking the comb in on the side, and we're good to go and it's secure. All I need is this part to look melted. That's all I need. And so that's exactly what I did. But the first time that you may see the video of me like, okay, fully installed, like I took my time and I sprayed 2 layers, used a blow dryer, took my time to kind of like, you know, melt it in, and then to use the scarf over it. I think this unit came out perfect when it came to melting the lace. Like, how perfect, like, because right now, like on my iPad camera, I know the lighting probably not super bright, but you can't tell. Like, you can't see no grid lines. Now, in real life, if you all up on me, which is why I went back, like, it's really good. I feel like I'm talking all over the place. It's really good for you to test out a wig over like the course of the week. See if you need to trim off a little bit more lace. See if you need to like get the right color right in terms of like the powder. See if you need to use the right products in terms of making sure it stays, because even though I use that new spray, it probably lasts about a good 2 days. And then I need to just, like I said, my daily maintenance or my weekly maintenance, spray a little bit on the end of my rat tail comb so that it won't like flake up and be all this white stuff I gotta wipe off. Like, literally just dab it a few times, lay it on there, tie my scarf, ride in the car to work, take it off, we good to go. Rinse and repeat as needed, okay? So I love that on my first attempt, and it took me a couple tries, this is my 3rd week wearing this unit, and I think I got it down pat. Yes, It can melt, it can look natural. You play around with cutting the lace, you play around with the powder, getting the tint and the color just right so it can look as natural as possible. Not only look good when you got on makeup, but still look good if you go barefaced like me right now, because I refuse to put on makeup today. Okay. All right, so I love the curly unit. It's very full and it doesn't, I mean, you would think like curly units are gonna shade a lot, but really not. I use my pink brush, I wet it thoroughly, I finger detangle it, I use the brush on the ends, and then I take the mousse daily and I just fluff it up, add a little bit, make the curls pop right back. I'm giving you a realistic view because I ain't put that much product on it today. This is realistic of what it looks like in 3 weeks. Okay. Those are like my top pros, you know what I mean? Like, can't go wrong with my first curly full 13x4 lace, 180% density, and I paid under $200 for it. Can't go wrong with that. But you know what you can't go wrong with? Some of these cons, so let's get into it. And now it's time. I said now it's time for these cons. Okay. Well, I don't know if I need to attribute this to me not pre-washing the unit. I also did not pre-bleach this unit. Or maybe the products I use, or overly using the product every single day. Because the first mousse I used, did not like it. Guys, it did not make the curls pop or feel as juicy. So I went with the Lotta body lotion. Like, that's my go-to. Like, that's what I need to use all the time. I went with that. But in terms of softness, so it's not that soft to me. It almost feels like if you went into the beauty supply store and they don't, you know how they have like these big curly wigs or whatever the case may be, they might be synthetic. I don't know. Like, after 3 weeks, you know, when somebody rubs my hair, I want them to think it's like, oh, it's so soft and natural. Like, I don't know. Maybe I need to use like some curling products, maybe like some mousse curling, something to define the curls. I do want to try a twist out. So stay tuned if you follow me on Instagram to see if I do a twist out on this unit and if I do get like a more definition, more softness, or if I try a different product. One other con is I noticed that they really did bleach the knots because there were some blonde spots in there, guys. Right up front. Okay, I know I'm goofy, but I gotta do this really quickly. So there, you know, maybe they over bleached a little bit, and you can color correct that with whether it's some black powder or whatever the case may be. Another one of my cons, yeah, so aside from over bleaching a little bit, and it not feeling as soft, and it seems like it's gonna be picky in terms of what products it responds well to. Those would probably be like my major cons. Not a lot of tangling and shedding. You're gonna get your average. I really don't even have a brush or a comb full, and I do this every single day, is wet it, detangle it. So that should tell you something. So I think it's really good quality hair. It's a good starter wig. If I could practice and do it and get it right with just using the good old spray, I think you can do it too. Again, I'm loving this unit. I'm sorry this video was all over the place, and I promise you my camera will be in tip-top shape the next time you see me. Gotta go, bye.